always been into art. It was just recently, like 3 years before I had to decide what I wanted to do, like what university I wanted to go to, it just made a lot of sense for me to go into design. I don't know, it wasn't really like a defining moment, it just kind of happened.
And how would you define your personal style? Do you feel like it's something that's reflected in the work you produce?
I would say that sometimes it is, but I also like to experiment a lot with different styles and application methods and techniques, so sometimes it shows through, sometimes it doesn't, and I wouldn't necessarily say I have a personal style, but if I would have to, I think I'm really into like the Japanese style aesthetic a good portion of the time.
And what was your inspiration for the pieces you created for the show?
There's a piece by a Japanese artist entitled The Jellyfish and the Crane, and I thought it was really beautiful, and so the piece that I'm submitting to the show is half of the original design that I made, so it's going to be the jellyfish portion, and it's supposed to be really fluid and capture a lot of movement.
What tips would you give anybody who's looking to get started in fashion or design?
I would say just follow your personal aesthetic. Don't try to be anybody else, because there's the only real way you can succeed is by knowing what you love and doing that.
And you're put into a Freaky Friday situation where you can switch lives with anybody you want for a day. Who would it be and why?
Oh gosh, this is a really hard question. I think any major designer would be great, just to see how their life works. Would be really interesting. Yeah, besides that, I wouldn't say I really would have a personal preference.
And where can readers find out more about you and your work?
Well, I currently have a piece on C7, which is an online magazine, and as well as previous Wearable Art shows. I have some stuff there, but right now I don't have a base for my collection, so just stay tuned, I guess.